'Twas the night before Christmas, and there was snow on the ground. Some maniacs were working, while others slept safe and sound. The air crew sat in their billets and couldn't help but stare, in hopes that St. Nick would soon be there. The 135s were nestled neatly in rows, ready to taxi out onto the road. When out on the tarmac, there rose such a clatter, so security forces responded to see what was the matter. Could it be that it was old St. Nick himself? Or just a drunk transient dressed up like an elf? With a flick of their blues and their crisp berets, there's no way our defenders would let someone ruin Christmas Day. As they drew closer, the feeling finally came too. Was it Santa? The Great Pumpkin? Was it someone they knew? As the clock stroked midnight, the air was quite crisp. The wind howled with frostbite and felt painfully brisk. No threat seemed visible as they drew closer to Whiskey One. No belligerent individual with a bomb or a gun, but a bearded, robed man full of jolly and cheer, and a striking resemblance of Chief Master Sergeant Retired Bob Peer. The defenders quickly challenged him and asked him for his badge. The man calmly smiled through his thick burly mustache. He said, "I needed to meet the airmen that keep us safe. The maniacs, they're refuelers, the ones that make this nation great. I simply can't gift you what you've already got. Brotherhood, family in each and every shop. But I can shake your hand and be on my merry way. I can thank you for your service each and every day." Then up in the sky came a burst of light, 8 reindeer and a sled that swiftly took flight. As the big man hopped on, he waved with glee. The defenders lowered their rifles and watched in disbelief. As the man flew off, he had one more thing to say. "Merry Christmas, maniacs. I'll call for a refueling someday." Hey Maniacs, welcome to episode 16 of the MAINEiac Radio Show. I'm your host, Tech Sergeant Andy Sinclair with the 101st Public Affairs Office here in Bangor. This is a special edition MAINEiac Radio Show as we are in the holidays. And let me start off the show on the right foot by saying happy holidays wherever you are. Whether you're overseas or you're at home or you're at work, happy holidays from everybody at the 101st Public Affairs Office. Later on in this episode, Command Chief Master Sergeant Kelly Hoffses, who is the new State Command Chief, is stopping by for her podcast debut. She wants to introduce herself to the wing for those who haven't met her, and for those of you who have, know how awesome she is. She's going to give a brief backstory on where she came from, as well as some things to expect in the coming months. And again, for those of you who haven't met her, she is awesome. We're going to skip a MAINEiac news segment for this podcast simply because it's a special holiday edition, and our new broadcaster here in the Public Affairs Office went around over drill weekend and recorded messages from people around the wing who want to wish you a happy holiday. So let's start off this very special holiday edition MAINEiac Radio Show by playing some of those messages for you.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Jack Decker from the 101st Logistics Readiness Squadron, wishing all service members, past and present, happy holidays.
This is Technical Sergeant Dylan Clare with the 101st Air Refueling Wing Recruiting and Retention Office, wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season, overseas and in the local community, and thank you for all your support.
Hi, this is Andrew Matlins with the 101st Air Refueling Wing's Airmen and Family Readiness Program Office. Enjoy your holidays and thank you for all our deployed troops.
Colonel David Eric Johns, Vice Wing Commander for the 101st Air Refueling Wing, Bangor, Maine, wishing all fellow maniacs, service members, and families worldwide best wishes for a joyful and peaceful holiday season. Thank you so much for serving. It's an honor and privilege to serve alongside each and every one of you.
Hi, this is Lieutenant Colonel Ken Fredette from the Legal Office of the 101st Air Refueling Wing in Bangor, Maine. Wishing happy holidays to all our deployed friends out there. In early December here in Maine, no snow on the ground yet, but up north we got a foot and a half. We're busy here. We got high ops tempo. We're hoping all our friends and neighbors and fellow airmen that are deployed are having a thoughtful Merry Christmas. You're all in our thoughts and prayers, and come home safe.
Hey, this is Major Stroop over at Security Forces. On behalf of the 101st Security Forces Squadron, we'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday, and know that your defenders are on the job taking care of this installation all the time. Have a good holidays. Take care. Be safe.
This is Master Sergeant Stroop from the 101st Air Refueling Wing Farm Office. I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all those overseas. We hope you have happy holidays and come home safe.
Hello, everybody. This is Chief Emery from the 101st. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and let's everyone be safe and enjoy the holidays.
Senior Master Sergeant Paul White, the Security Forces, wishing everybody a happy holiday.
Hi, this is Master Sergeant Chase, and I just want to wish a happy holidays to all the 101st Security Forces members.
Hi, this is Major Seveny from the Equal Opportunity Office. I'd like to say happy holidays to everyone from the 101st.
That's it. Thank you everybody who participated in giving holiday messages to the wing. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you Staff Sergeant Bousquet, who is a new public affairs broadcaster here at the wing. Thank you Sergeant Bousquet for going around the wing and recording those holiday messages. I have one more message I want to play for you from your wing commander, Colonel Roy. And it's a very important message, so please listen closely.
Hello MAINEiacs, Colonel Roy here. Just want to take some time to stop by and say thank you. Thanks for your service and thanks for what you do every day. This last year has been quite challenging. So the holidays are upon us. I want you to take some time with your families and make sure you're focusing on what matters. The mission here will continue. We need to coordinate with our co-workers to make sure that we have coverage, but I need you to take some time with your families. I'm going to take some time during the holiday season, and the group commanders and I have worked our schedules and that everyone will have some time off, but we're all going to make sure that we spend time with our families, and I need you to make sure that you spend time with yours. So enjoy your holiday and be safe. I need each and every one of you to accomplish this mission. We are the best air refueling unit in the world, and we will continue to do that, but I need each and every one of you to make that happen. So be safe, enjoy your holiday, Merry Christmas.
I want to thank Colonel Roy for stopping by the studio because, as he said, it's very important that the airmen of the 101st hears it. So again, thank you, Colonel Roy. And it looks like Chief Hoffses has stopped by. She's now here in the studio. So let's get this interview rolling. The brand new State Command Chief Master Sergeant Kelly Hoffses. She stopped by the studio. She's going to talk to us today. She has a special message. She wants to introduce herself to those who haven't met her yet. And we're very grateful that she stopped by. Chief, thank you.
Thank you for having me, Andy. It's a pleasure to be here, as always.
So first question, Chief, can you give us a brief background on where you come from?
So I'm born and raised Presque Isle, Maine. Very proud of that fact. I joined active duty Army many years ago, 1983, and I spent 4 years active duty, another 9 Army Reserves, and I've been here a total of 33 years now. I come from public affairs. It's been a great ride so far.
You have been the State Command Chief since August, so far, what's that like?
You know, I am completely blessed and honored to be in this position. It's amazing to me. I look around and there's so much to do. There's such a great group of people. And everything's a work in progress. And I'm doing my best to get out there and meet everybody, because I work for you. This is about always improving on what you have.
The shoes that you're filling, the person that you replaced, Chief Master Sergeant Robert Peer, and you guys are very similar, kind of the same personality. You both care for your airmen, and you both have that outlook that you work for the airmen that are in the state of Maine, not the other way around. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Thank you. I mean, Chief Peer has huge shoes to fill, and I'm going to do my best to fill them. What amazes me is you look around, and the young people of today, so together. I was never that together when I started out. People know where they're going, they know what they're doing, they're motivated, and they're just taking charge. You know, and I look at, it's my job, it's to give people tools, training, resources, and support they need to do their job. That's senior NCOs, all of us, that's our job. And the young people, I say the young people, the new airmen coming in are already so far ahead. They know what they want and they're going after it. My advice to them is just, take advantage of all these opportunities, stay ahead of the game, be proactive, do what needs to be done. This is such a great opportunity to be in the Air National Guard. All of the education, the training, the skills you get here, 2/3 of the force here is traditional. The skills you get here are going to help you so much in the outside. I'm presently a regional manager for the Division of Support, Enforcement, and Recovery. My military experience, I know, helped me get that position.
And that's, as you know, that's the beauty of being in the Guard, in the Air National Guard, is that you have all of these traditionals that bring in all this awesome experience. One will help play out with the other. I guess this is kind of my recruiting plug-in for this podcast. You mentioned earlier that the younger generation, the new airmen that are coming in, their motivation and determination is through the roof. It's nothing like it was when you first came in. I guess that kind of leads me into our next topic, which is the Outstanding Airman of the Year. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what that entails?
We're coming down to the final days on the Outstanding Airman of the Year. Right now, the Joint Force Headquarters will be having oral boards for the overall winner for Wing, as well as the South Portland units and Joint Force Headquarters. But this is an opportunity to recognize those airmen that for the past year have gone above and beyond. It's a way to recognize them.
What should airmen do that are coming in, say the 18, 19-year-old kids that may have a senior airman that's their direct supervisor, or maybe has a staff sergeant or a master sergeant that are being nominated for these different awards? What would be your advice for a younger airman to see these outstanding Airmen of the Year? To me, I think the Airmen of the Year wouldn't be just about recognizing that airman, right?
Very right. They are somebody, yes, that people should look up to. I mean, as far as being like them, I'm all about your own person, and you might pull traits from different people and learn and grow, but it really is about developing yourself. And, I'll be the first one to tell you that not every supervisor you have in the military is going to be just fabulous, but you're going to learn from them. Good, bad, indifferent. You're going to take something from them. You're going to mimic something they do or learn, or something you're not going to do. So
you mentioned personal development. You mentioned some airmen who are constantly striving to better themselves first, and then also their fellow wingmen, their battle buddies. So the motivation and the determination, professional development, which also leads into our next topic, which would be the Airman Development Seminar. How important is it for our airmen? I think a lot of the airmen out here at the base have gone and seen what goes on at the Airman Development Seminar. But for those who haven't, why would they want to be interested in that? It's been a work in progress. This year, for 2017, target dates are the end of June. We're going to change it up and have some breakout sessions to identify some of those key areas that airmen want to see. We're going to be gathering input from airmen. What do you want to see? Of course, it's all centered around professional development, leadership skills, giving people what they need. I think we do a great job often with, giving people technical skills as far as their job skills, and it's those soft skills, leadership skills that people need to learn. There's tons of topics. We want to have a chief's chat, a panel, which has been a big success in the past, where, what's working, what's not. We need to hear from you. Who knows best? The frontline people. What's working for you? What do you need to make yourself successful? There's always a better way of doing things. And it's a constant process. The better you know your people, the better you're going to be. That might be one of my new favorite quotes by you. It used to be that you do great work, but now I think it's your leadership. The key to leadership is knowing your people. So it really is. That's awesome. Is there any message you want to give to the state about the holidays, upcoming holidays? Yes, there is. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Festivus, however you choose to celebrate. Enjoy, be safe, and just thank you for all you do. This has been just a whirlwind of a year for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it's true. The older you get, the faster it goes, and life is now, and you need to embrace it. And probably the other message I want to say is, my door is always open. I'm here for you. I work for you. Happy holidays. I wish you all the best. Have a safe holiday season and enjoy your families. See you in 2017. Absolutely. Thank you. And we're going to have you back on here. We're going to talk about Angus, and we're going to talk about EFAC, all sorts of acronyms that I don't know what the meaning is, but she does, and she's going to inform all of us all at the same time. Together, we'll find out what the meaning is. So again, Chief, thank you so much. We're very excited that you're our new state command chief. I know I voted for you. Thank you very much. Cool. Thank you. And now it's time for your special edition holiday MAINEiac Fact. Today's MAINEiac Fact is brought to you by our MAINEiac KC-135 pilots. It's the duty and responsibility of our tanker pilots to pilot aircraft and command crews to accomplish air refueling, airlift, training, and other missions. Our pilots prepare and plan for missions by review mission tasking, intelligence, and weather information. They supervise mission planning, preparation, and filing of flight plan and crew briefings. It's their responsibility to ensure that the aircraft is pre-flighted, inspected, loaded, equipped, and manned for mission. The special qualifications of being a KC-135 pilot is having knowledge of theory of flight, air navigation, meteorology, flying directives, aircraft operating procedures, and mission tactics. For more information on how you can become a MAINEiac KC-135 pilot, contact your local recruiter. And here's your MAINEiac fact. The date is December of 1991. Mr. and Mrs. Hutchinson donate 25 wreaths that were shipped to Saudi Arabia. The generosity of the Hutchinsons is just one example of the tremendous community support of the morale and welfare of the military deployed in Desert Shield. That type of community involvement continues even today with our deployed MAINEiacs overseas. Between postcards, care packages, and video teleconferencing, Our Maniacs continuously receive support from the home front, especially during the season of giving, so that they can feel a little bit closer to home during the holidays. And that's just one Maniac fact on this special holiday edition. Let's rewind even further to December of 1982, when Lieutenant Noel Sarabella and Lieutenant Rudolph Ira are both promoted to the rank of captain. Both Christmas captains played a pivotal part in our aircraft mission, and coincidentally both had first names relevant to the holidays. So there it is, 34 years ago, both Noel and Rudolph were promoted in the Maine Air National Guard.
Wow! What's this?
This is the North Pole.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Where's the snow?
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
Well, apparently Buddy's boss needs to listen to Colonel Roy's message about letting loose a little bit during the holidays, because smiling is definitely promoted here at the 101st Air Refueling Wing. But that's it. That's all we have for this special edition Holiday MAINEiac Radio Show. I'm your host, Tech Sergeant Andy Sinclair with the 101st Public Affairs Office here in Bangor. I hope you all have a rocking holiday, whether it's spending time with family, opening presents, or it's just sipping on some of Grandpa's secret eggnog recipe while staring at an ice trap that will never, ever, ever go up. However you choose to spend your holidays, I hope it's relaxing and full of cheer. Just a quick plug-in for our Facebook and Instagram pages. You can search either one of them by typing in 101STARW. And of course, there you will find daily updates on what's going on in your Maniac world. Don't forget to check out the official Vice Wing Commander's Facebook and Instagram pages by searching CV.101ARW. He's got a lot of awesome pics out there. Make sure you head over to those pages and give him a like or follow. Now, even though this is a special edition Holiday MAINEiac Radio Show episode, I still need to put in a safety plug. So really quick, it's icy out there, it's cold, just be careful. When you're putting up or taking down those Christmas lights and you're standing on the ladders, just be careful. Wear a helmet if you want to. Sure, your neighbors might make fun of you, but anything to stay safe, right? So be careful on ice, be careful on ladders, and lastly, do not eat the yellow snow. That is all for this episode. The next MAINEiac Radio Show episode will be in 2017. Hard to believe, but it will be. So until next time, so long and happy holidays.